Hey there everyone, I have a nail tutorial that I want to share with you all. This is pretty much what the design is supposed to look like once all done. I did these two fingers just so I can have an idea of what I wanted the design to look like on my nails. The colors that we'll be using are, I have this bottle here, which is a Wet n Wild, and the color of this is Silvivor, and that's going to be our base. On top of that will go this glitters, this glitter color, and this is by Funky Fingers, and the color is called Sand and Stilettos. To create the color dots, I'm using Wet n Wild, another Wet n Wild, and the color of this is called Red Red. And then the other dots are this pink, which is from Hensen, called Speedy Sunburst. And then I'm using a white nail art brush from LA Colors, and this is just white. And then of course I'm using a dotting tool. If you don't have one, you want to just use something that'll give you dots. So before starting everything, I applied my base, which was 2 coats of this. This is Nutra Bulletproof Strengthening Formula. Love this stuff. So this is my base. So all my nails are pre-coated with this. Next thing I did was I applied my base color, which is the Silvivor. So I'm gonna go on ahead and apply that to my nails. This I got at Walmart maybe a week ago. It's supposed to be fast drying, so I like that about it. It's pretty much what I've been into lately, nail polishes that dry fast, just because a lot of the time you don't really have time to sit there and wait for colors to really dry. And with this, I'm only going to be doing 1 coat of it, so I'm applying it on thickly, just to make sure that I fill in all the spaces and that it looks good. And then my pinky. Okay. And like I was saying, I had used my Nutra. This was my base that I used. I have an I have a what was it called? I have a video coming up on this, as far as my experience with this and all that good stuff. Okay, so moving on. Give that a second to dry. Then you want to apply your glitter. So that with this particular one, it applies when I put it on. It comes out thick, very thick, which is why I'm applying it before I do the dots with my thumb. I had did everything and then applied the glitters, and because it comes on so thick, I kind of felt like it was taken away from the design. So then I did my index finger, and with that, that was the first thing I did, and then did everything else. So that's why we're doing the glitters. And then glitters. Okay, so then you want to just give that a second or so to bond. And I'm just going to keep going because my battery is dying and I want to make sure I get this all in. So hopefully y'all can see that. So far this is what the nails look like. Okay, so now I have a piece of paper. Don't mind all the colors on here. I was playing around with colors before to see what I was going to do. So now with my piece of paper, I'm going to swatch on, drip some of my color on there. And I'm going to start with the red. And when you make your dots, they don't have to be perfect dots. I'm going to be doing them so that they're a little crooked, which is okay because I don't want them perfect. And I don't want them small either. So just, kind of like crooked dots. And with my index finger, I made the mistake and I put too many of the red dots. So then when I went to go put my pink ones on, it just didn't look right. So you don't want to put too much because you want, to leave space for the other color, obviously. So then I'm gonna swatch some of my pink, and I might have to keep doing this because I know this pink is fast drying, so I'm trying to work as fast as I can just so that I can get it all in. So I'm doing my pink now, and this is a very simple design. There's nothing really special to it. It's just playing around with colors and seeing what you like, pretty much. So that's my middle finger. I'm going to move on to my ring finger and just continue with the pink dots since this dries quickly. And I'm trying not to do them so perfect. And then you don't want to do them too small because then we're going to top it with the white dot down the center. So and then moving on to my pinky. And I need a little bit more because that is drying out. And then with the dotting, what you want to do is keep another piece of paper or something close by, or maybe a little dish with nail polish remover so you can clean off your dotting tool, which is what I did. So now I'm going to go back and get my red dots on those fingers. I'm going to swatch a little bit more on my piece of paper. Now for the red dots. And then you don't, they don't have to be perfect. You want to do it so it just looks like, big splats of dots pretty much. When you're doing it, just be careful your bottom paints might, still be setting in, so you don't want to push too hard. So that's what we have so far. And now I'm going to take my white and do the same thing with it, get it on the paper. And the reason why I'm using this is because I don't have can't really find my other white. But as long as it's white, it doesn't matter. And I mean, these are the colors I'm using. If you like the design, you can always do it, using other colors. This is just what, I felt like using as of now. So you can definitely try it with other colors. So now using your white, you're just going to go back in and put little dots inside of your big dots. forgot one. Just a little dot. You know, you don't want to cover up the main color. You just want to put a little dot in the center. Like I said, you know, I decided to use the glitter first because the glitter on top of this pretty much I felt was taken away from the colors and you couldn't really see it. Alright, so then when you're done with that, definitely want to let that dry a bit, and once it's all done drying, you want to, like I said, you want to let it dry, and then once it's all done drying, you want to go in with your nail polish and then put a top coat on top of it. Now what I like about this, my Nutra nail, is that this is not only a base coat, but you can use it on top of your nails as well. And what I was trying to say before is I have a review on this. Couldn't think of the word, but I have a review on this. So stay, you know, keep a lookout for that video coming up soon. A really good review. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna, you know, let these dry a bit. I still have my right hand to do, so I'm gonna turn the camera off for a bit and do that, and then I'll come back when they're all done and have some pics for you guys. So I hope you guys like this. Stay tuned for some pictures.
Ça pas l'intention, marcher fait violet.